Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Happy almost Thanksgiving, actually. As I'm filming this, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Hopefully I'll have this edited and uploaded probably either tonight or tomorrow, which is Thanksgiving. This is week 3's cash stuffing. And actually we are stuffing quite a bit today. We're going to be stuffing $1,017 today. It was a busy week. It was a lot on me as well, just emotionally. Not I hit a wall, but I definitely hit a very emotional part of my week. I was very little drained, but we made it through, and that's what matters. And I took yesterday to kind of recover and do a little self-care because I think that's super important. And now we're back. We're gonna cash stuff these envelopes because I want to make a payment. Let me move this over. Also, before we get into the video, hello. If you are someone who films cash stuffing or films anything in general overhead, if you have a good overhead tripod, please let me know in the comments. I have the one that I use for this, but I can't like sit down at my desk and do this. Like, I'm standing behind the tripod. And I would love to sit down because then I could do more like planning out my budget, because I can sit and do it. It's really hard for me to like bend down, not hit the tripod. So if you have any recommendations, leave them down for me below, and welcome back if you are a returning watcher, subscriber. Thank you so much for your support. And if you're new here, what's up? Hello, I'm Alexis. I talk about my journey with money through cash stuffing. I'm gonna do more like budgeting style videos as well, especially if I can sit down and do it. But we are here and we are ready to do week 3 stuffing. So update on the coin jar. This is actually almost full, which is crazy. So it's getting heavy, but once we fill that up, we'll count that. So at least by the end of December. We are doing some savings challenge envelope stuffing today, which we got over here. We got 2 envelopes that aren't in my binders because I want to reorganize my binders. There's just a lot going on in my brain, to be honest. Again, it's just been a week, but I'm happy to come back full circle and talk about something that makes me happy. Yeah, so let's get into it. We'll start with these 2. Babe is going to be getting $40. So yeah, just a little weird stuffing it and not in an envelope. Just so he's getting that. And then also Nala is my man and I's puppy we share. And I am gonna be stuffing $40 in here, just because I want to get her, like, I went to the pet store when I was buying Whiskey's food, and I saw like the little Christmas stuff, and I think I want to get her one of those like snuffle mats so she can, like, you know, stimulate the brain, keep her occupied. She still has a lot of energy, which I love. But so we got those 2 stuffed, and then we're gonna go right into this binder. Ooh, hello. Whiskey is not getting stuffed right now. She is pretty good. She honestly has a lot more of her if I wanted to get her something for Christmas, which I always get her a little something. She's got enough, but I will stuff this in December as usual. Personal, just pretend I'm putting 25 in here. I was gonna film this earlier this morning, but I needed coffee creamer, and I treated myself to lunch. Just, again, a very rough week. So I was like, you know, I'm going to give myself an extra 25 personal. And then I spent, how much did I spend? I spent about $15 on lunch, and then I did tip $2. I just got Chipotle, something easy. So I tipped them $2. And then I got a coffee creamer from Target. I was going to use the rest of my Publix gift cards when I went yesterday to just pick up something. I forgot it's the week of Thanksgiving and it was insane. But when I popped into Target today, it was totally fine, not crazy. Got creamer, got out. So that's going to be $6. So I am going to, when I'm redoing everything, I'm going to take 6 out of this. So right now I have, this will be out. So I'll have 2 left, which is fine because I have a plan for the rest of the week of, obviously tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I will be eating at my aunt's house. I am driving to go see family and driving back because I do have to work on Friday. And then I am planning on what I have left in the fridge can get me through to next week. Then I'll grocery shop next week to start the new month. So that's the plan with that. But I did give myself some extra personal money. I think I'm going to be filming another video right after this. Kind of, I did make new trackers, but not for all of them. And then I just want to kind of talk about an update of this past week and what I've been thinking and some changes I'm going to make. So I will take that out and put that towards that in a little bit. Gas is actually getting $200 this week, which is a lot more than I normally do, but because of the holidays, 2040. Because of the holidays, oh, that's perfect. Me driving to go see everyone, I'm actually doing it tomorrow, and then I'm doing it next week as well. I wanted to have enough money set aside so I can pay back my city card that I put my gas on. So we are going to put $200 in there for that. Groceries we are skipping this week. Miscellaneous we're skipping this week. Health we're skipping this week. Household I'm actually going to be putting $40 into. I'm gonna put, we'll put a 20 and 2 10s. I'm gonna be putting 40. I do have to get some stuff around the house, get some cleaning stuff, so I figured I'd just put a little 40 in this week. Clothes is getting skipped. Gifts is actually getting another 50. I am getting my parents' gift next week for them, and actually I'll just put this 50. I'm getting their gift next week, and I'll confirm how much it is probably in the next few days, but regardless, this will definitely cover it, and then the rest will roll over. There's a couple people I want to get like a small gift for Christmas, and then also, I think I said it in my last video, but one of my sisters is pregnant, and then we are doing like a gender reveal in January. I'm actually going to be the one keeping the gender a secret, which is kind of really exciting. And I get to, a bunch of my sisters and I are all going to meet up for, obviously the party, but we're going to spend the weekend together. So I want to have enough money for a gift for her, and then I also want to put some money aside for that because I will be taking off a few days from work. All right. Oh, see what I mean? It's like I hit it and it's right there, but this is like the most convenient place to put it. All right. And next we are gonna be putting in, I'm gonna it won't really matter because I'm gonna deposit this, I think today, because I am gonna make a payment to my Fifth Third credit card with this, which actually no, let's just do it. My extra debt payment, because of this week being what it was, is going to be $374. So 100, 150. Do a little split my brain. So we got 100, 120, 140, 160, 42, 60, 280, 300, 320. And then this is 370 for a lot of the reason I had it wasn't even a meltdown really. I just kind of had like a moment when I was driving to work of just kind of like being so frustrated with myself because of, you know, like the debt and how it really affects it. Because you see, you know, you're like, okay, I make decisions based off, you know, bills and wanting to pay stuff off, which is amazing. We love paying stuff off, but I had a moment of like, you know, I don't even know what my life would be like if I didn't have debt, you know, which that day is coming. I believe in myself. But it was just a really like sad moment of just kind of being frustrated with myself and, you know, being so sick and tired of being in debt. And I'm like, okay, use that fuel, because it's so easy to add to debt. And I think the biggest thing for me right now is, you know, realistically, like, I'm so thankful I could put that extra money aside to make an extra debt payment, you know, and like that was realistic this week, but not every week is realistic for me to put that amount of money aside. And the biggest thing for me is like, you know, realistically, it's not like I have $2,000 extra to just pay towards debt. But the fact that I am paying for things as I spend it and, you know, add it to, instead of adding more debt, I am paying as I go with stuff like that, is an accomplishment. And that's what I have to remind myself. So extra debt is stuffed, and this is going to go today because I am going to make a payment. And then my credit cards, Citi, Fifth Third, and Apple, are going to get the 50 I've been doing. That's been working for me, because then next week all of them will hit 200. And I did decide earlier today, because it took me a while to figure out everything of how I wanted to put the money aside, and I did decide that I am just gonna hit 200 for my Fifth Third credit card. Like, these have always been my minimum that I set. These cards don't have a minimum of $200, but I do pay it just to do that little extra amount for each card, even if I'm not currently paying it off. And Fifth Third, I should have paid off next month. So I was like, you know what, let's just hit 200 like the other ones, because my extra debt payment ones, I am hitting in high gear. So, but yeah, I guess when you're watching this, it might be Thanksgiving. And if you have spent some time with family or friends or whoever, let me know how your Thanksgiving went or what you're gonna do. And yeah, like I said, I am planning. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be going back to spend Thanksgiving with family, just because work is kind of crazy right now. And I have to work tonight, and then I have to work Friday. So I basically am driving down tomorrow, and then I'm driving right back up to work Friday. So yes, and then Apple is getting 50 as well. So all of these have 150 now. So next week they'll hit 200, and I will make my monthly payment. So that is very exciting. All right, and then last but not least, if you're following along, I did start I want to say it was 22 envelope challenge, just a fun quick savings challenge I started just to save a little money this end of the year without starting a new big challenge. Not that you have to wait until the beginning of the year, but because I did just finish my 100 envelope challenge, what, 2 months ago now? Was it 2? A month ago. I think it was like a month and a half ago. But because I did just do that, I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break for the rest of the year, and then we will go into 2023 swinging. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to, and that's another thing why I want a different tripod. So the amount of stuff I've been planning, especially at night, that's another thing. I want to, hold on, I am confused. Okay, I'm back. I'm losing my mind. Like, I can't even say like I'm so ready for the weekend because I just had my day off, and I mean, I'll have off tomorrow for Thanksgiving, but okay. Back to what we were doing. So, what was I saying? This is just a little savings challenge to help me save $300. Just, you know, a fun little thing. And then actually, as of this week, as of this week, I am halfway through the challenge, and I've been trying to get some of the bigger ones out of the way too, especially while I do have good weeks, because it just makes it easier. So that is done there. And yeah, so we got the savings challenge, we got the envelopes filled. You know what's funny? I was just saying that I was losing my mind. And then I was looking because I'm like, okay, let me figure this out. Let me take this out of this. And I'm like, I'm missing $50. So then I thought that I put the $2. Remember when I was counting for these? I thought the 2 I put in personal, but then I was like, I thought I had 2 left over. Again, told you. Feel like I'm losing my mind. So then I'm like, but I'm missing $50 because I go to realize, like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to Target's because I am paying Target back not only for the creamer I bought today, but I am paying it back $34 because I found a really good deal on a little present and just for a shopping trip I did. And again, we're being accountable, we're paying it off. And I'm like, wait a second, there's nothing in here. I didn't stuff it because I'm paying back 2 cards. I'm paying back Target $34 and I'm paying back City $14. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, did I stuff this? And I looked back and I did put $50 in here, which, yeah, did not need to do. So we'll take out 30. Trying to think what is my other. I'm gonna have to pay back 2 for my personal. So we'll do, and then I gotta do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And it's just so funny that I was literally just saying, like, I feel like I'm losing my mind. So yeah, back to that. But then we're gonna put 14 in here that I am paying back because I used my card. Because I was out and I did not have my cash on me, which as long as I pay it back, I don't have a problem doing that. But again, for me, it's like I have to pay it back or there's no point. And then Target is getting $34. So 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel I really, oh my god, I don't even know. I don't even know. 25, 30, 32, 33, 34. Ay. So I just took out 50. I don't know why this is 50 minus 34. We should have 16 left, minus the 14, 2. So why do I have... And then 2 was going to pay back my personal because I put the savings. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Ay. My poor little brain. I'm going to assume this is city, and I'm about to do math and figure it out. But I wanted to just come back on and correct that because I don't know why. I think it's just because after my extra payment, I'm like, oh, time for my cards. And I was like, I'm missing $50. It's fine. We found it. But everything is all right in the world. Here we go. So excited. I'm so excited to make my extra debt payment. I think especially seeing my Fifth Third credit card is going to be under $1,000 when I make that extra debt payment. And I am so excited because I feel like that's going to give me the little push I need to just finish it, be done. And then I only have 2 credit cards left and my student loans. And I am so excited. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope everyone has an amazing Thanksgiving and a great holiday. And yeah, thank you guys. Bye.